and just trim it off. Space Age bookmark. That one. So, yeah, the front out of the little packages of spaghetti, or sometimes you get the envelopes that have the little see-through window. So. Yeah. Yeah, when I fix teddy bears, kiddo, don't worry. I don't no teddy bears are ever harmed in my studio. They get hand stitched up. You know, I consider myself the surgeon that repairs them. They get hand stitched up with love and care and kisses, and sometimes I'll even if the child has had any kind of experience with hospitals and things, I'll even give them a little surgical mask, and we'll both wear a mask, and they can play anesthesiologist, and I stitch up the bear for them. So, you know, kids are capable of learning so many things. So I've got these. The bookmarks are all set, because, you know, all you have to do is just give them away. Now, if you had a friend that had a bookstore or something, and you were making them as a gift for her, you could always stick a business card on the back, or print out on address labels, 32 a page, print out a whole bunch of little things about her store, maybe a little coupon or something, or for your store. But there's a whole little pile of those, and the nicest, neatest way to display them that people just can't seem to resist picking one up is to stick them in an attractive coffee mug with a couple of pencils or pens that you keep around the register, and a little free sign. I'm surprised how often people tell me that people want to pay $1 for them. Oh, how much are these? It's like, they're free, you know, they're free. I ended up not liking my little plastic one, so he's going in the trash pile. So, I got my little trash pile here. Every once in a while, if I've got a lot of paper mache going on, I save those little threads, those little trash piles. Okay, so we're going to finish these up. We need double-sided tape. This is the expensive brand. Here's the cheap brand. What I find works best, this is the 1/2 inch, and this is the 3/4. I think you should get the 3/4. It gives it a little more surface to stick on. And because it's been in my studio, it's, of course, you have to peel back the first part of it because it always gets sawdust and stuff on it. Your teddies. Oh, you have a collection of them. I have one. And it was a gift to myself. My first husband passed away, and I was working at a gift shop. And they had these adorable little stiff-like little teddy bears. And I got myself one as my Christmas gift that year. And the last time it was out in public, I let myself get some dental work, got really, really bad. And my husband was taking me to the dentist, and I was not adulting very well at all that day. And I ended up, I took my teddy bear with me. I was in my pajamas. I looked awful. I had, you know, my mouth had been bleeding, and I had been in pain for days. And the dentist was so nice to me. She was so kind. I thought she could have just said, you know, you can't have that. Put that down. You're a grown woman. And she was so nice. And another time I went, and I was having several procedures done that I was awake for. And she could see that I was getting a little antsy. And she said, I have just the thing for you. And she cut about a yard-long piece of dental floss and knotted it for me and gave it to me so I could just play with it with my hand. It was just one of those moments of kindness that, you know, I've had so few of those in my life. And she was just really, I was so impressed. You know, she was not about anything other than making sure that I got taken care of, that I didn't leave before my work was done. Just absolutely floored me that she understood human beings so well. So did you make any of these teddies, or you just go around and find them? Are they antiques? I gotta hear more about this. Are they antique teddy bears? you find an antique teddy bear anywhere around here in the U.S., wow, it's filthy dirty, it's in bad shape. They're just rare. It's rare even to find them from the 60s and 70s, much less farther back than that. Another one. I mean, you can see how you could easily throw together, you know. If you were giving these out as Christmas gifts and you had painted up the paper, you could sit there in the evenings when you got home from work and you could make a dozen and tie them up in a pretty package. You know, a dozen cards for, you know, 3 friends just in one evening. A couple rolls of double-sided tape. Have the cards, or you can make your own and buy the envelopes. I'm one of those artists that, you know, I should have a shirt made that says "Measure never, cut wherever." It's just not me to sit there and be real accurate. So people probably have a better impression of my artwork by using a pre-made card like this. And when you catch them for 40 or 60% off, you know. So if you hear some other doors slamming and things in the area, our links, go ahead and try the link and see if it works. If the link doesn't work, the husband's back and we will fix it up for you. I am hoping that he's giving me a picture of his teddy bear collection we've been talking about. Yeah.
Stuff, so I think I've disabled them.
Disabled them?
So you can't link stuff into
You can't link stuff? Uh-oh.
You can try it. I don't remember. Honestly, I debated about it, and I don't remember which way I chose.
I haven't been in a stream yet that they didn't have a limiter on it, because I guess scammers come in and sell the Ray-Ban sunglasses.
You got a heavy box or something?
I have a heavy box? Oh, good. Ooh, the mail call. Oh my God, I love mail call. Ooh, mail. It's from Great Value Unilever. Solid, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm just like a little kid with boxes. It's like, ooh. And we order enough stuff online that, you know, you'll get a box and you really don't remember what you ordered. All right, shop knife coming out. Ooh, super tough glue. I wonder if this glue on these priority mailboxes, I wonder if it gets stickier with time. Oh, my veneer. Woohoo. Boy, is this good timing. I can use it right now. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. Ooh. So, for those of you who don't know what veneer is, check this out. I got this whole little box for 18 bucks. There's 60 sheets. These are actually wood. They look like paper on the camera here. But these are actually tiny little slices of wood. That one's walnut. That one's cherry. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I don't have anything in my shop that can cut pieces like this. I'm not sure what this is, but I love it. It's got a little, you can see the little pattern in there when I turn it different ways. Yeah, what we notice is we have Amazon Prime, and sometimes it comes and I say, oh, it's a box for my husband, it's not for me, and so I'll leave it in there, and then he'll come back out and say, oh, this is for you, and it's like a double Christmas, like, whoa, it's for me, because sometimes it comes with his name on the outside of the box when I order it. But yeah, I like that cherry. Look at that pretty cherry. Look at that. Nice. So guess what? You can take this stuff, you can cut it with a pair of scissors. Look at that. Just cut it. You can cut shapes. It doesn't punch quite as well when you put it in those circuits things. It doesn't punch extremely well, but you just like that. And I'm going to find a piece of paper that I like to color. Check out that bookmark, real wood. Look at that. Just mount it down onto something. Now if you want, you can drill little tiny holes in it and hand stitch down through the middle of there. Or you can actually even make a larger hole and run a little strip of leather down through there. Leather lacing material type stuff. But now I have 3 really nice bookmarks. Now 60 sheets of this, and that was one of them. You could probably even get 4 out of one, but I like big bookmarks. But 60 sheets, that would be 180 of these. So, you know, if you're looking to make things that are more man gifts, you know, it's just certainly a nice little thing. And, you know, this paint, you can paint on this, you can ink on this, you can draw on this with certain markers. Probably take you 1 sheet to cut up and put in your sketchbook, little squares, and show what each item, you know, looks like, what runs, what doesn't, what's fugitive, what's not. And the same treatment as the other ones. You're just going to use the double-sided tape. A different pair? No, I've got these on. Ooh. You got to Micro Center that fast? No link protection in chat.
Okay, I can turn it on if you want, or for now you can link stuff.
Well, it says deleted link.
It did.
So, you want to fix it up for him, or you want me to have him get a hold of me another way?
Just, you can PM you if he's trying to send you.
Okay. Can you just PM it to me? Good old double-sided tape. I love this stuff. Twitch doesn't have its own protection, and you have to use a bot for such. Ah. We'll throw a link in there. I trust you. I used to have trouble with my my blog, not my Twitch blog, my old blog. You could pick up hundreds of messages of people communicating back and forth to each other about their financial miracle programs. And I finally just put in, you can't have any of these words, and basically it and the. And woohoo! They couldn't manage to write anything without using any of those words, and that took care of it. So, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? 'Cause I don't know how long that they've had the creative channel. Someone told me 4 months, but I think maybe it's been longer than that. Woohoo! Woohoo! Let's see what that is. Ah, I got my message this way. Thank you. It's in there. Good job. That way I can get it home and look at it on a big monitor. I hope it's a teddy bear picture. Is it? Is it a teddy bear picture? It went to my Gmail on my phone. We didn't have any internet at the warehouse studio for about over a year. And the artist next door put it in because he needed it to print off his labels and things. He does a lot of drop sales through Amazon. So he said, hey, go ahead and hook yourselves up. And I said, cool. So, but sometimes he goes a week at a time. He's not even there. So this is what I've got so far. Got my 3 little wood veneer bookmarks, hot off the press from coming in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Get them into some envelopes here. And as we know, presentation is everything. It is a teddy bear picture. 2014.